I've literally just rolled into town. I'm stood in front of Nomos. Right behind the camera that you can't see is Glashütte Original, and over there is our Lange and Sohne. And like literally everything is just on the same street.
The Odyssey began with a 3 a.m. National Express coach to Heathrow Airport. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. I actually arrived Friday afternoon, but it was too late to do anything constructive, so I just ate and slept. And today I'm going to be going to Glashütte for the first time. I've obviously never been there before, very excited about it. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get on the train and I'm going to get some images for you so you can ride along with me. And then we're going to be in Glashütte. We'll have plenty of time to look at the amazing watches and what is happening down there. And I think there's a watch museum that we'll be checking out as well. So I managed to book myself into a hotel on a industrial estate, which is cool. However, there is one upside because my hotel is right next to a Mercedes repair centre, so I get to look at these amazing Mercedes-Benz cars. They're insane. You ready? Yeah, man. Mercedes-Benz agricultural vehicles. Get in. So I'm in Glashütte, and basically forgive the kind of dodgy recorded on my phone footage, but this place is so beautiful. It's actually incredible, and I'll tell you, the people are so wonderfully nice here. It's not even just the watches. The whole place is a cultural experience. It's incredible. This is the Deutsches Uhren Museum in Glashütte, and it really is the best place to start because it just gives you such a cultural context for your entire visit, really. So you went to the museum, and it's really not very expensive. I think it's €8.50 in euros, and the family ticket for 2 adults and unlimited children is €18. If you come in a group of 10, they actually drop the price to €5.50 a person. You go up these really cool stairs that tell you straight away that this watch museum is not about antiquity and just old-fashioned watches. This whole town is looking to the future, and I really loved this quote that you find when you get to the top of the stairs too. Touring the museum, you discover that actually, unlike the fragmented stories of watch companies in Switzerland, the watch companies of Glashütte are like a family tree. They're interconnected, they're collaborative partners, and they're very intertwined. Ferdinand A. Lange's daughter actually married one of his chief disciples, Julius Assmann, who was also in his own right an incredible innovator, and watchmaking was very much in his blood. Assmann went on to become the head of his own watch production, and before he died he was elected to become chairman of the German watchmaker school in Glashütte. Lange at that point was mayor of Glashütte, so you can see how intertwined and interconnected all of this stuff actually was. As you continue your tour, you get to look at some incredible pieces, some priceless and historic, some haute horology, some modern production, but all the products of Glashütte, and here as a result of the Glashütte tradition, you can really immerse yourself in your love of watches here, and overwhelmingly nothing felt pretentious, and it all felt very inclusive. The museum is absolutely incredible, and it's got watches from every era and every kind of thing that you could possibly imagine from a horological perspective. So it's just an ideal place to begin your trip to Glashütte, and it really gives you that vibe about what Glashütte is all about.
Krieg braucht ja auch Präzision und so sind Fliegeruhren vor allen Dingen gebaut worden, Marinechronometer, aber auch Zeitzimmerwerke. Also
I really don't want to show you a full detailed tour of the museum because it's something you really ought to visit to get the benefit of it. But stepping out of the museum, you encounter Hofmann Uhren Schmuck, which means Hofmann watches and jewellery. This is on Schillerstrasse, right outside the museum. Hofmann's a really great shop because you get to see a full range of makers who are based in Glashütte that you've probably never even heard of back in the UK or in the US. This was my first opportunity to handle watches made by Union Glashütte, and I was massively impressed with what I found, and it was really nice to put these watches on, and the people at Hofmann were just really nice about the way that they let me take my time and look. I also saw this incredible watch from Müller, which just gives off kind of baby Lange vibes, and again, just incredible value for money that you get out of these watches. Right across the street from Hofmann is the Nomos shop. I think that because this shop sells Nomos exclusively, there might be a temptation to try to call it a boutique, but as lovely as it is, it's not a boutique. It's far more down to earth than that. It's a watch shop. There's no unnecessary champagne experiences. It's just a lovely little watch shop that happens to sell one of the most exciting brands out there right now. And if you want to immerse yourself in Nomos, this is the place to be. I got incredibly lucky on this trip because traditionally on the last weekend of May there's an annual watch fair in Glashütte, and watch collectors and merchants from all over Germany arrive to display and trade pieces. It costs you €5 to enter, and that includes a ticket for entry to the watch museum, which is fantastic value. The event was all day Sunday, and I literally just got lucky, and that event happened to be on when I arrived. Glashütte is a vibrant little town. It's immaculate in the way that it's presented, so clean and tidy. But that weekend you could just see people outside offering local food, beer, entertainment for the children, and the friendliness was just absolutely everywhere. One of the key pieces of advice I'd give if you're contemplating doing this visit is not to overlook Dresden. It's so easy to get drawn into the appeal of Glashütte and forget about everything that Dresden and Saxony has to offer. Dresden is an incredibly interesting, friendly city with 500,000 people. This is a city larger than Liverpool and just as rich in culture and backstory. It rested for more than half a century behind the Iron Curtain, and it's marked by the Second World War, reconstructed between the Altstadt and the Neue Stadt. For the watch enthusiast, it's full of watch shops, almost entirely focused on local watches and watchmakers, and it is home, of course, to the flagship Lange and Sohne boutique. Okay, so if you're a YouTuber visiting Dresden to look at the watches, you might think that you check the opening times of a Lange and Sohne.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Turns out everything in Germany is closed on Sunday.
Why does it always rain on me?
St. Louis mama with a diamond rings pulls that man round by her apron strings.
In short, my trip to Glashütte was absolutely fantastic. It was an enormous amount of fun. Did I get everything done that I wanted to? Well, no. But on the other hand, I got so many bonuses that I didn't plan for and that I wasn't anticipating. And that schedule definitely evened itself out for me. I did get an incredible tour of the production facilities at Union Glashütte. So you're going to want to catch up with that. That's a separate video. Click the link in the description. I'll put a tag on above so you can get easy access to that. Make sure you don't miss that video. I didn't get to see the Lange boutique, but I've given myself the perfect reason to go back. And believe me, I've firmly discovered a place in the world that is one of my very favorites, and it's always going to be a place that I know that I'm going to go back to. I hope you like the video. It's a very different style to my previous videos. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, if you have any questions at all, if you'd like to see more of those kind of travel style videos, because, you know, I've been contemplating it. Give me your feedback. I'm going to be back soon with more new, fresh content. So click subscribe, give me a like. It makes such a difference to me, and it really helps me to develop and grow the channel. For the time being, guys, enjoy your watches. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.